What's up, y'all? What's up? What's happening? I feel a little bit better today. Y'all know it's too small to ball. You know how we talk about our Laker thing. We also can talk about some NBA things. It's a few things. I have a few questions about the NBA. How do y'all feel about this all-star format? Y'all understand it? Because from what I read and what I've been thinking, I'm like, it sounds kind of big three-ish to me. Even though it's not 3v3s. It just sounds, they said what, 3 teams of 8? And then the winner of the rookies, Rising Stars Challenge, and they try to make the game interesting, like a tournament style. So it just reminds me of like a big three. They're trying to take like a big three idea from Ice Cube and like turn it into their thing. I don't know. It's strange. It's like, why? Because I get it. It's boring. Yeah, it was boring last year for sure. The All-Star weekend has been very boring. I haven't been watching anything. Although, I'm going to say this. The skills challenge has been really good. That's been more entertaining because it's like you get to watch these players like try to make the most like skilled pass, and at the end of their run they got to make a layup or shoot a three, stuff like that. So that's like more like nail biting. That makes sense? It's like you're sitting there, you're just like, oh shoot, is he gonna make it? Oh, whoever team you root for, it don't even matter. It's interesting. Now the All-Star game and the slam dunk competition. Oh, and I'll put the 3-point competition in there with the skills challenge because you never know. So that's fine too. It's just the All-Star game and this dunk competition has failed us time and time again. It has not been the same since Aaron Gordon lost. I'm just going to say that since Aaron Gordon lost, it has not been the same, y'all. And I was rooting for Aaron Gordon to win that because it was very interesting. Very, very interesting. It has not been the same. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that one. I don't have great opinion because I might not even watch it. I'm gonna be honest, I might not even watch it. I can't even tell you who's leading in the All-Star voting. I can just pick typicals: Giannis, LeBron. I could Curry, Kevin Durant. That's like my top 4. The question is, does Victor play the Rising Stars Challenge and play the All-Star game? That's another question. That's a good one. So we got to know what Adam Silver is up to, man. It's been a lot of situations going on. There's been a lot of fights in the NBA too. Okay, it's been more like a little schoolyard push back and forth type of thing, to be honest. It's been more of that. Sorry for using the term fight like everybody fights. It's not a fight. We're just pushing, get off me. But Amen Thompson did throw Tyler Hero to the floor. That was like a parent taking a toddler and he manned that boy over. He just like, and like you just see Hero's feet just go in the air like, and then he just hit the floor. Boom. I would have got mad too because I'm a little person. I'm probably can relate to that, even though Tyler Hero's like 6'3", 6'4". But I'm a little person. I don't want nobody picking me up and throwing. It's just what it looked like. He just picked up a stuffed animal and just tossed him, and just was like, and he just took the. That was the latest one. I don't know what's going on with the Rockets right now. I feel like they think they're like the Pistons from the 80s or whatever when Jordan was playing. The Bad Boys Pistons. Like now it's the Rockets trying to be super tough. Their identity is not backing down. I don't know what kind of Cobra Kai stuff they teaching over there, but that's what they on. I guess they want to be the bullies. They want to try to bully you into winning and stuff like that, to try to intimidate their opponent, to be like, oh no, they might hit me, you know, something like that. That could be the case. It could definitely be the case. So yeah, I'm thinking that might drive the NBA ratings up now that we know that's what's happening. Let's be honest. We know that that's the ratings is down. Next thing you know, people want to start fighting each other like the UFC. I don't know. That's my conspiracy about that. That's just one of those things. I haven't seen a lot of fights like back to back like that. It's been a bunch. It's been a bunch of, who else got into it? It was another team that got into it recently within the same week. I don't know why I'm drawing the hugest blank, but I know his name is Marshall. Oh, yeah, the Suns. There you go. I had to think that through. It was the Suns, man. Them boys. Nurkic slapped, like full palm slap old boy across his whole thing. It was the Mavs, I remember now. Like straight up. And homie got mad and took his little swing. I don't think it connected. I don't think it connected like it should have. Because I don't like Nurkic. I just don't. He just looked like, I just don't. I don't like him. I don't like pretend tough people. Like, you're not that tough. Let's stop. Let's stop there. I don't like him. Like saying I don't like Jokic either. Like for that, he's great talented player, but it's like that fake toughness. Y'all waiting for the refs to come grab me. I done seen a lot of that in high school. It was a kid I went to high school with who poke his chest out like a bird all the time, but they will never jump because he'll wait till some of his homies start holding him back, and then he start acting crazy. What? Let me go. Ain't nobody even holding you that tough. They can let you go, but yeah, that's that weird stuff. I don't know. I don't be doing all that. That's that weird stuff. We ain't about that life over here. But yeah, that's what it looked like. He smacked him, but it was, and then they suspend him for, I believe, 3 games. Dude got 4 games, which I think it should have been vice versa, just because Nurkic did open palm slap him first. As a man, nobody wants to get slapped that hard, especially open palm. I don't care what it is. You can punch me, but don't slap me, especially on TV. You just gonna slap me on TV. I'm supposed to be okay with it. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know where they do that at. That's some crazy stuff right there. I'm just trying to really think, like, is it the ratings, or is that what we're seeing? Is it the refs? The refs just started to make people mad on purpose, so we can start some fights, so the NBA can start looking good again. Because the NBA is soft. We do need to start looking good again. I ain't trying to hurt nobody, but these refs be blowing the whistle for some crazy things. Like, you can't even look at a player wrong after you dunk on him. You be like, whoop, blow the whistle on you, gone, you know? And it's sad. I don't know where it's going. Where are we going from here? What is the issue? I have a few topics I can bring and crack out on y'all in the video, but I don't want to sound sexist because, quite honestly, this is my opinion. I have daughters. Now, when I say this, I'm going to say this with the kindness of my heart, because I mean this, and I'm not trying to be a sexist person, but I do believe, now hear me out, I believe female refs should not be reffing in the NBA. They can go to the WNBA. I don't care how great you feel about it, how your officiating skills. That's where that's at. Go to the WNBA, vice versa. If there's mans down there reffing in the WNBA, bring them up to the NBA. Just because it's a different type of physicality here going on. You cannot ref with emotions just because a guy might look at you crazy and then you tee him up. I seen it happen. This is why I'm bringing it up. You tee him up just because he says something. It's an emotional game. You cannot ref with your emotions. And a couple of these females in the NBA who are refs take it kind of personal when they shouldn't be taking it personal at all. Now, because you got a couple guys, Scott Foster, whatever. We all know how he get down. He don't take no BS. But my whole thing is, I'm just saying, female refs probably should be in the WNBA ref, because we know NBA players will say the wildest things to a ref in the moment. You know, we saw Joel Embiid try to attack a female ref just because I ain't even trying to give him no what is it called? No, it was bad. It was terrible. It looked bad. You shouldn't be trying to go after a female overall and female ref on national TV. Everything. It was just all bad. It was just all bad. But my whole point, which brings me to my point, why it's not safe for a female ref to be on an NBA court reffing, because these NBA players take it to heart. These games, they take to heart. Joel Embiid is sensitive. He's one of those people. He took it kind of extreme, took it past his heart. I don't know what's past that, but it's to delusion, because he should not be trying to attack a female, let alone attack a female ref. But that proved my point exactly. It's just you're in this moment and your adrenaline is pumping and you don't know what might be said. You know, we've all been in heated moments before. We all been in situations like where, you know, somebody makes you upset and you're mad. You might say something to them. You're like, hey, yo, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You let it off, you know, and then you go home or wherever later on, you're thinking to yourself like, damn, why I say that? Like, you start to feel bad because you know you didn't really mean what you said and your actions weren't the right actions in that moment. You should have walked away or let it. We all been there, so we know how emotions get us. So it's like, I'm pretty sure Joel Embiid looked at it and was just like, oh, this is terrible. I was mad. Yeah, and it looks terrible because it's a female ref. Now, if it was a male ref he did this to, it wouldn't look as bad because it would have, you know, kind of got brushed over in a sense. That makes sense. So I'm saying all to say is the officiating in this game is changing. And that's what I feel like the NBA ratings is dropping on. And even though we started talking about the All-Stars, but it all goes together because the NBA is a brand. So what they're trying to create is this brand and put it in front of our face. But it starts from the game. You know, it starts from the court. Like, you got to think about it. That's how we all grew up playing basketball, was the court. It's the court. It's all on the court. It starts there. Everything else was built around, the NBA was built around this basketball court concept. So it's like the whole idea of adding this and that and this and that and this and that, trying to be entertaining, we're forgetting about the point of the people. Like, what we want to see. We want to just see a basketball game. You know, we want to see, you know, you got rules, obviously, but it's a lot of things that y'all giving and taking away from us fans, like the whistles, the physicalities. It's too much. You can't even, like I said, you can't even bump a dude on the court. It's a tech. Like, it was exciting back then. I know y'all trying to control it, but that's what brought the views, is people actually didn't like each other when they faced each other. That's the thing right there. It's too much buddy in this basketball. It's just what it is too. So even the All-Star game, back in the day, you watch the old All-Star games, they was trying to really take each other's heads off because they didn't like each other. The East versus West didn't like each other. You know, it was a lot of rivals in there. So it's like, that's my whole point right there. It's the fact that we softened it up, the fact that they play buddy, they go golfing off season, they do all this. I'm not saying y'all can't be friends, y'all can't do all this, but maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to just go back to that. That way the fans can feel something. You know, we get sportsmanship. You shake your hand. One time I was playing basketball. I had a team. Believe it or not, y'all. I honestly played varsity from a high school. I'm only 5'2", 5'3" on Sundays, depending on what shoes I'm wearing. I honestly had we had a team. We had two teams actually that didn't like us. So, but when we played them, we circled that calendar. We knew we was coming. You know, And it came down to a point. We lost this game against this team, but at the same time, we didn't back down. So their crowd, because we were away, their crowd was really like intense. The parents was really intense. The players felt the energy, so they felt the need to want to fight us. They followed us sorry about that. They followed us to our school bus. We're talking about high school here. They followed us to our school bus, screaming, cursing us out, flipping us off. A kid drove by with his mom in the car and just flipped me the finger. And I'm just like, and then one of my teammates really was trying to throw down and get down with him. But that's it. That's like, you knew you didn't like this team. So when we seen them again, we made sure we gave them some run for their money. We made sure we was there. Like, we made sure you felt it. People was trying to show up just because they felt the energy. No fight really happened, but you felt the physicality in the game. You knew it was serious, you know. And then even another team I played against, I was going against them. I was driving to the paint. It was two twins. They would always try to slam me on the floor. They did all this crazy stuff. I'm not condoning violence, but I'm just saying basketball used to be that physical. It's in high school. It's there. You get checked. You know, now in the NBA, it's like they protected more than we are in high school, when we should be, y'all getting paid to go out there and put your life on there. And I just feel like that's probably the reason why the NBA ratings is dropping, is because people are getting soft. But you don't see me trying to hang out with the twins that was taking me out. You don't see me trying to hang out with the other team that was trying to beat us up. You don't see us doing that. We was kids. Nobody was linking up at kickbacks. Nobody was doing none of that. You was on that side of the valley, you was on this side of the valley, and that was it. You know, that was it. We play each other. We want to take each other's heads off. That was it. It's not like that no more. It's gone. The NBA has sucked that out of the game. And I might be social media, you know, people getting seen hanging out with each other. Maybe there should be a rule on a team where you shouldn't be kicking it with the opposing team. I don't care what it is. You really shouldn't. Or don't post it. You know, I remember a time like Draymond Green and LeBron didn't even like each other, even though he signed the clutch. But there was a time where they didn't like each other. And what did that mean? What did that mean for us? We knew, okay, oh shoot, Draymond and LeBron's gonna play. The playoffs was crazy. I know they get on the court. You know, it was very intense at the time. Draymond used to kick people in the balls. He kicked LeBron in the balls several times in the playoffs. You know, but you knew they had that kind of fight. Now, you know, you see them hanging out. Now it's like that effect of, is this real? Is gone, because they're hanging out with each other. They're eating ice cream. They go into clubs, they sipping their drinks, they do what they do. It's too much buddy in this league. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly what the problem is. And that goes all the way back up to the All-Star game. Like I said in the beginning of the video, that's the East. We need to go back to the East versus the West, you know, and we need to somehow bring them dogs out. Like Stephen A was saying, people play harder in the summertime against each other. We don't want the players to hurt each other where they play too hard and they hurt each other, but we want them to show that kind of intensity you do in the Drew leagues, and you do in the other leagues that you're doing when you're training for the league, for the upcoming season. That's what Stephen A was talking about. That's what's missing. That element is gone. A lot of the players get there and get scared. So that's what the whole thing about it is, and it's crazy. So I'm saying all that to say, I really hope I'm wrong when it comes to this All-Star game. I might tune in. I don't know how it's going to be. It's kind of weird. It's kind of strange. I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. But with all that being said, Happy New Year's Eve, y'all. Happy New Year's. Y'all be safe tonight. Y'all go out there. If y'all going out, be safe. I look forward to rocking with y'all in 2025. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good second half of the season, y'all, in the NBA, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for this new way of me giving y'all this breakdown of my opinions, if y'all allow me to have it. But make sure y'all sub up. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all drop comments. I'm open to all of that. Like, we can talk. Let's talk basketball, man. We can talk life about it. Let's talk about it. You know, let's have some fun, you know, because I know I'm ready. I'm ready. I got some answers. I got some opinions. You got questions for me, I got you. Just like that. It's too small to ball, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all be safe tonight. I'm out.